I told Fatu to come through and bring me a thigh juice. So one of them things might be coming for me right now.
Oh, man. Okay, so now, last week, me and Joe had this really big, huge discussion and debate about the Billboard top 10 greatest MCs of all time, and Lauryn Hill was on there. And after having that discussion and talking, you know, behind the scenes, we decided, hey, why not do a top 10 list of greatest female MCs?
Because, you know, sometimes females don't get that love.
They don't.
You know what I mean?
They get slept on.
They get slept on. So we definitely sat down and jotted some stuff down. And
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this was a tough one, because it's like, you know about female rappers, but when it's time to come and make the list, you be like, oh,
yo, when I tell you that I was in a house like struggling and going back looking at old videos and stuff like that and listening to old music, I was struggling. I felt like I was in school. I was sweating, looking through books and magazines. I know. Yo, I was struggling. Yo, I struggled just to get like a good 20, 25 just to choose from, because I didn't want to put nobody on the list just because. So I was like, you know what? I want to at least choose from 20 to 25 females. Yeah. But
you know what I struggled with? I struggled with ranking them, because like sometimes I feel like when it comes to someone that's like an OG in a game, like you can't disrespect them by having certain people above them. But then you got to look at the skill and what the person did and the longevity, and it's like, that's what I struggled with.
I was just about to say, what did you base your list off?
Okay, so I based my list off of creativity, skill, some longevity. I'm not really too like, I know album sales are important, but I don't really focus on that too much, because something could be a cult classic, you know what I mean? Like, something could be dope and just a lot of people aren't on it yet, and they don't get on it until like a couple years later. So I really don't look at popularity that much, because I don't think that means shit. But it was basically like creativity and skill. Okay. How about you?
I based it off creativity, skill, longevity, game changing. You know, some artists come in and they change the game. So I based it off game changing, record sales. Okay. Basically that's it.
All right, so get into your list, and then I'll do mine, and then we could talk about it.
Okay. At number 10, I got Yo-Yo.
Key Lolo.
Yeah, I got Yo-Yo, number 10. Number 9, I got The Brat. Okay. Number 8, I got Trina. Number 7, I got Eve. Number 6, I got MC Lyte. Number 5, I got Missy Elliott. Number 4, I got Queen Latifah. Number 3, I got Lil' Kim. Number 2, I got Foxy Brown. And number 1, I got Nicki.
All right, so our lists weren't too different. Like, kind of similar. I just did my order a little differently. So for me, number 10, I got Remy Ma. Number 9, I got The Brat. Number 8, I got MC Lyte. Number 7, I got Queen Latifah. I was about to say number 5. No, before 7 and 6. Number 6, I got Eve. Number 5, I got Nicki. Number 4, I got Foxy. Okay. Number 3, I got Lauryn Hill. Okay. Number 2, I got Missy. And number 1, I have the Notorious K.I.M.
Okay.
So, those are both of our lists. If anyone feels as though we left someone out or we got it wrong, definitely tweet us at NoHoldsBarred. That's NOHOLDSBARRED, 2 underscores. And also leave a comment if you're in the chat room. I can't wait to see what people in the chat got to say about it. But yeah, let's talk about these lists.
Where you want to start? Hold on. First, what did you think about the list, Dre?
What did you think about our list? I feel like he just gave us that look of disappointment. Like, your parent looked at you like,
but like, they're all certified beats. Like, they're all on top of, like, but the thing is, there's so many hot ass beats that it's like you gonna have to take a month to like really get down to this and look at it. But it's dope. I fuck with it.
All right. So I guess one question I guess I would have for you, Joe, is what made you put Trina in your top 10?
Longevity. You know what I mean? Number 1, she came out, you know what I mean, under Trick. And, you know what I mean, I don't think nobody would think that Trina would have the career that she had and still be in the game, still be making music, whether you like it or not. You know, she's still active.
Yeah, and I feel like every year too, she's giving you like a hit or like a big single.
And she's still active. She does enough to stay relevant, and that's hard with any artist, and and even more hard for females. Yeah, you know what I mean. So, you know what I mean. As far as being active, I don't think there's that many females of all time that has been more active than Eve.
You know,
so
you mean Trina.
I mean, I said Trina. I said Eve.
You know, I think that is too. For some reason, when it comes to music, it seems like
Rod Grizzly just texted me and said my list sucks.
I mean, you should have been expecting that. You should have expected Rod to feel that way about your list.
Yeah.
But I think too, when it comes to female MCs, for some reason, it seems like people make it seem like it can only be like one at a time. So it's like, all right, you got from this year until 2017, and then someone else comes. So it's like you rarely see females, quote unquote, competing with each other at the same time. Like usually it's like a baton is handed down, or it's like one after the other.
Yeah.
I mean, you had Nicki and Kim.
Well, so here's an interesting thing. I'm glad you brought that up, because with Joe's list, he put Nicki before Kim, and with my list, I put Kim before Nicki. And my logic behind that is, I feel like even when, and I know Joe was going to say this because we talked about this before, about like the student surpassing the master, but I feel like it's different when the student is learning different things and does things that the master can't. But when the student is simply mimicking what the master does, I can't call you better than the master because you're kind of just a copy.
I think it's more like not really a copy. Like, you know what I mean? She took something from it and then took it and ran with it.
But you can't just say something. She took I
feel like this Lil Kim and Nicki shit is like super done because Nicki has achieved a level that Lil Kim will never ever attain.
I agree.
But
agree.
No, I do agree with that. So if we're looking at top females in regards to, like, you know, I guess like accomplishments and like popularity and all this other stuff, then I'm definitely putting Nicki above Kim. But if we're talking about like MC skills,
Biggie used to write her raps.
No. He helped. He helped. So
did Quentin Miller helped. Quentin Miller helped Drake.
Who do you think was helping Nicki write her bars? Because if you listen to Scav Beezy when he rhymed, them two motherfuckers sound like twins.
So basically, what you're saying that
they sound like identical twins.
Basically, what you're saying, they both had help. Then that's what you basically just said. They both had help.
I mean,
they both had help.
Just gonna sit here and eat my Swedish fish.
They both had help. The thing is, you know what I mean?
My tea over here.
Even if Nicki stopped right now, she'd be the best of all time. But think about it, she's still going. No, she's still going. You know what I mean? The career ain't even done yet. It's got more to add.
It's not. And honestly, I think that Kim would have been going for longer if she didn't go to jail.
I agree.
Because if you think about it, like, even before she went to jail, she put out The Naked Truth, Put Your Lighters Up was everywhere, Shut Up Bitch was dope, Whoa was dope. So, like, I feel like if she didn't go to jail, that she would have had like a little more of a run. And I feel that way too about Remy. I feel like if Remy didn't get locked up, I think Remy would have been the next one.
I agree with that, but I think like her going to jail messed her up. I honestly think her being with Terror Squad messed her up, to be honest.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it was like a little combination of both. Like kind of messed
Yeah, because Terror Squad is like, what is Terror Squad?
I was gonna say, like, you really didn't see anybody else coming, like, really popping off at Terror Squad besides Joe. Like, even Tony Sunshine. It's like, yo, he's not even competing with y'all.